Hello everyone, Spidey Fist here, and I'm going to be talking about the differences between the Switch 2 and the Switch, and this is just about how every single game that I have tested out looks and runs better on the Switch 2. I have some gameplay in the background here for you so that way you can see it. The difference isn't huge, especially because I just used the capture function on the Switch and the Switch 2 to make this video. But if you look close at the edges, at the colors, the frame rate, how smooth everything is, you can really tell, especially whenever you have something like Monster Hunter Stories 2, which I'm using for a fair amount of this video. You can tell, like, with the way that the lighting works and the way that the colors blend, the way the edges look, it is a huge upgrade for the Switch 2. I'm going to actually show you two clips here, and I'm not going to put the label for which one is which. We'll play the first clip, can watch that one, and then we are going to play the second clip captured on the other system. Take a second to make your guess. The first clip was, in fact, the Switch 2. It was the slightly more upscaled version, and again, the differences aren't huge, but for a game like Sifu that you see here, it's a pretty big difference. And then whenever we go and we look at loading times, this is Doom 2016. I have it sped up so that way we don't have to sit here for the entire time that it takes to load into a single level, but we're loading into the Argent Energy Tower, and that is going to take us a grand total of 45 seconds to load in to that level. And then we are going to hop over to the Switch 2, and we're going to see how long it takes to load into that same exact level. And it is going to take us a grand total of 18 seconds. That is a huge difference. And then Doom 2016, of course, this was a very downscaled game, I guess is how I can think to say it. It did not look as good as it did on other consoles, and they made a lot of graphical compromises in order to make the game look decent enough. And it still doesn't look super great, but we have the gameplay here for the Switch 2, and it is a pretty big difference. All of the lines are a lot more clear. You have this demon coming over, and you can actually see the detail on the demon. Lastly, we're going to show some Yakuza here. This is on the Switch 2. Mind you, none of these games that I've shown you are like the Switch 2 upgrade or the Switch 2 version. These are all just the Switch games played on the Switch. But that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that we can see any of the videos I come out with in the future. But I'm Spidey Fist, and I'm out of here.